This is why you still look soft even though you're training hard in the gym. You're training hard, you're eating clean, you're consistent, you're doing everything you think you need to, and you're still not getting results. You're completely stuck and you look soft. That was me too. I thought I was doing enough, I thought I was doing the right things, but it just left me stuck. So stay tuned because I'm gonna show you exactly why this is happening to you and how to fix it so you can get the results you deserve from the hard work that you're putting in the gym. So about 10 years ago, I started lifting, right? And you know, every new lifter, you lift hard, you kind of just push yourself to the max, and you know, you think more is always better. And you know, that was it. And you know, as I got older and wiser and you know, continue to learn about it all, started tweaking my training, and you know, if I plateaued, just eat more, right? And so that's where I was. And I would just focus on eating a lot more while still training hard. And that wasn't getting me anywhere. I'd still plateau, or it just seemed like I wasn't as strong as I should be. Oftentimes, I'd just be so sore after workouts, and I was carrying around a bunch of unnecessary fat. I was carrying on a few extra pounds that I really did not need at all. So it wasn't until I stumbled upon the carnivore diet and I wanted to do it right, and I started tracking my calories, my protein, my macros, that I realized, holy shit, I am way under. I am not eating nearly enough as I should. And as soon as I fixed that, I felt like I was on steroids. My recovery through the roof, recovering faster. I was barely ever sore after a workout anymore. You can still get sore, of course, but just my resistance to that was a lot better, right? Not only that, my muscles looked harder and I had less cravings, and it helped me lose the unnecessary extra pounds as well that I didn't need to be carrying around to just eat enough to get protein. But the best part is I stopped looking soft, brother. You don't want to look soft, you put in all that hard work, come on. So this is how you can do it too. Download MyFitnessPal, the meal tracking app, right? You can set your calories in there, set your macros in there. It's awesome. It makes tracking so easy. I do it, and I have all my clients do it. Essentially, you download the app, you get yourself a food scale, you weigh your food, you search it up. Guess what? It's a name brand. You search up the name brand, it's gonna have the food. They have a barcode scanner. You can scan the back of whatever food you're eating, and 9 out of 10 times they're gonna have what you have. And it's gonna automatically log and show you the calories, the fats, protein, and macro. Fat, protein, and carbs of that item you just scanned. Secondly, you want to hit 0.8 to 1.2 grams of protein per pound of body weight, okay? That's what the studies show. That's the most effective for maintaining muscle, or just what everybody's needs are for protein needs, especially as an active person, right? So you want to aim for that. If you're obese, if you're pretty overweight, you need to lose some weight, then you want to set that 0.8 to 1.2 per pound of body weight according to what your, I guess, healthy body weight would be, your leaner body weight would be. Because if you're like 400 pounds and you're 5'6", you don't need to be eating 400 grams of protein. You get it? Now, other pro tips, you want to build your meals around your protein. Your protein, it's got to be the steak and potatoes, except in this case, it's just a steak, okay? What I mean by that is you want to base your meals around protein. You want to, just that, man. You want to focus on that. If you're gonna hit your protein, you have to be intentional about it, especially with today's modern diet. Everything's higher fat, higher carbs, everything's designed to taste good. And protein is a little more expensive, meat's more expensive. So anytime you go to a restaurant, they're always gonna skimp out on that. They usually serve you 4 to 6 ounces of meat, sometimes less. Come on, let's be real. Usually it's probably even less, probably closer to 3 ounces, to be honest, a lot of places. So you're gonna have to be very intentional about including protein in your meals, especially when you go out to eat. Now you can aim for lean meats, aim for the type of meat that you're gonna enjoy, the one that you can eat, right? You can also include, so that's what, steaks, that's chicken breast, chicken thighs, sirloin steak, flank steak, ribeye if you got that money, filet mignon, you know, fish sources. Ideally, the leaner the source, the more protein it's gonna have, but you still need some, I mean, red meat's not bad, you know, typically it's not as lean, but you have at it, okay? You wanna pick something that you're gonna like. You can also do some Greek yogurt, you can do, and you can supplement your current diet with protein shakes, protein powders, get you a good one, right? I wouldn't rely entirely on that to get your protein intake, but if you're having 3 square meals and you're a little under, implement it. And the reason why is because you want nutrient dense foods. And if you're just doing protein shakes all the time, or half your diet is that, then you're missing out on a lot of key nutrients that your body needs to be healthy, to thrive, to adapt to what you're doing, although the protein's there. Now, if you're listening to all of this and you're like, wow, I get it, I'm already doing this. And you're like, hey, I did all these things and it's still not working. It could be, you could have low testosterone. Get yourself tested. There's the signs that you have low testosterone is low libido, low sex drive. You rarely get that morning wood, that erection, low energy, low drive. You feel like a bitch, to be frank. You're risk averse. It's hard for you to, maybe you got a lot of brain fog too. And big one, whole point of this video is you're doing everything right, but you still look soft. Testosterone, when it's higher, it increases your muscle protein synthesis. All that to say that you're gonna build, it's more anabolic. You're gonna build more muscle, you're gonna recover faster, your body's gonna be able to use the protein more effectively and quickly to recover from your workouts and whatnot. Not only that, because I've been there, my testosterone's low, I was messing around with some SARMs, and I'm not gonna dive into what all that is, it's in a whole other video. But I was messing around with some SARMs, and on the rebound, after I finished, I was real soft around the edges. I wasn't even tracking that. I don't think I was tracking very much then. I think I was tracking. Yeah, I was tracking anyways. Then I was eating enough protein and whatnot. But dude, it was like, I was squatting and I was doing all this stuff and I was locking in my training and eating enough protein, but I wasn't getting stronger. As a matter of fact, I was slowly kind of getting weaker too and feeling all like, weak. And I was real soft around the edges too. My testosterone was at like 300. It was like 350 or something. It was shit. It wasn't until I fixed that, I hopped on TRT for actually like 2.5 years. I'm off now, I'm natty. And once I hopped on TRT, it was like a light switch. And I wasn't taking anything crazy, just 200 milligrams. Something put me in the healthy male range of testosterone. And with that in place, you recover from it. You feel how a man is supposed to feel. But that's a whole nother subject. So if you got value from this video, go ahead and like it, subscribe it, share with a friend if they need it. And if this is something that you want help with or need help with, book a call with me and we'll see if my program's a good fit for you. But if not, don't worry, because either way, man, I'm gonna hook you up with a free 4-week program so that you can still leave the call with something to start with, something to jumpstart your gains and get you in the right direction. So book a call with me. I'll show you how to use the program, hook you up with it, and then you want my program, we see if it's a good fit. No problem, no worries.